Now, I'm not coming at this from, hey, this is going to take our jobs. I'm coming at it from a different angle, which is scary. So waking up this morning, came across this. JS Films was posting Instagram Reels galore. Like, what the heck? And I mean, this stuff here is just, it looks good. It, oh, there's a horse that just appeared there. I mean, this is going to change so many things in terms of kind of like media and I don't know, what's YouTube going to look like now? Like, we already got a bit of an issue with AI audio and images, but that's not what I'm too concerned about. My concern is I've got kids. There's some weird looking foxes. And kind of like with the availability of like content like this just being pumped out, this is what's scary. Now, growing up in the early days of the internet, everything was out and about. And there were some things that I remember seeing which probably shouldn't have seen at that age. And I mean, now if we're at a point where we can type in whatever and see a video, it's a little bit different compared to seeing images and videos. Kind of like, especially when you can see something going from start to finish rather than just kind of like a single frame. And obviously, I don't think it's going to take too long. I mean, Midjourney exploded, and then DALL-E 3 and da-da-da-da, all these, Stable Diffusion. And then with Stable Diffusion, you've got all the laurels that you can download that people already trained data on. That's... Because back in, obviously, the late 90s, early 2000s, when the internet was growing, before the Googles, before the YouTubes, before all that jazz, I think before MySpace, it was hard to come across dodgy videos, but they were available. There was no like social media in any aspect. You really had to go searching, or you would go to a friend's house and they'll go, here, watch this video. But now with the passing of, like Instagram Reels and YouTube Reels, you can just quickly send video files. I'm more thinking of it as all the dodgy content that can come out of this. And that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried really about the mental aspect of youngsters seeing very iffy things. I mean, don't get me wrong. Look at that. That's gorgeous. But there's people with deep fakes, so on and so forth, that I don't know. And that unknownness is, the frightening thing. Like, I'm obviously, as a 3D artist, I can make all this stuff. It takes time. But to go from text to video, cheese and whiskers. Now, kind of like, obviously, I don't know the processing power behind this yet, but I'm sure that's going to come out all in due time. But another thing, the question was that I had throughout the day, because I was thinking about this, is who's going to be responsible for this data or these videos? Is it going to be OpenAI, or is it going to be the person who puts in the prompt? Because, I mean, technically that can go down the point of who's responsible if a gun kills someone. Is it the gun manufacturer? Well, we weren't expecting for, that to happen. Or is it the person that pulls the trigger? It's, yeah. Now the question is, how do you feel? I know there's lots of, people are hyped up about it. Look, I'm looking forward to seeing some stuff and, building on what I'm doing. But that gray area for me is just what scares the crud out of me. Because there's enough crud in the world, we don't need more.